MLB The Show has baseball coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the San Diego Padres and the Tampa Bay Rays. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
First pitch, 1-0.
And that finds the target, 0-2 now. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Rasmus. Makes the play, one away. Settling in now, Will Myers. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Will Myers.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
One thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Ryan Braun will stand in for the first time, and he enters with that average in the stratosphere, up over 360 to begin play. And the runner back. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped high in the air. Lombardozzi is there for it. 2 down. Derek Norris set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. The throw pulls him off the bag. Richard Ross will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin play. And he takes ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And a lot of times, harder doesn't equal better. It's great to be able to blow guys away, but you got to be able to find the strike zone now and then.
Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. Hot shot on the ground is short. On to first, and it's dropped. And that will allow a run to score. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Batting sixth.
Yonhervis Solarte will get his first opportunity here. And as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Hit hard to short. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. About time for the home 9 to get their swings as Carlos Gomez is ready to lead off the bottom of inning number 1. to short, hit hard. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. Luis Feliz will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going.
Well, he's been scuffling through this year, but over the last 10 games he's been good, hitting over 350.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he falls behind 0-2. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. And with 2 strikes, he's able to get this one down. So striding in, Nick Markakis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. A bare-handed pickup. Got him!
Woo, no problem.
So stepping in, Carlos Correa, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Todd Frazier, and he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position.
Definitely a really nice opportunity to jump out and get that early lead and get the other guys up against the ropes right now.
Hot shot on the ground to short. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Jack Barnes makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Jack Barnes.
He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Hit sharply toward the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Austin Jackson will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. In there, a base hit. Striding into the box, Jimmy Rollins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jimmy Rollins.
And here is strike 1 called to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
First and second here with nobody out. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he's retired here, 1 away. Devin Travis will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
Yeah, but it's still a pretty good leadoff at bat because he made him throw a lot of pitches.
Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 3-0 now. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hit hard to short. Lombardozzi on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Colby Rasmus strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Jackson is under it. 1 away. Set to get his day started, Jonathan Lucroy. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider, 2-1. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now, 3-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Ross into his motion. Full count pitch on its way. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball four. Brandon Geyer takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. Grounded to third. This could be two. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is... Will Myers is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Ryan Braun in now. Hopped out in his first trip. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. But the runner's back easily. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. That evens it up, 1-1. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor, 2-1 now. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Derek Norris. He reached on a single in his first try. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. Richard Ross, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up. And the runner will get back standing. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Now batting, third baseman, Jan Hervis Solarte.
A 3-run shot down the line in left as the Padres have stretched their lead now 4-0. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now. Into the box, Jack Barnes. He singled his last time up. To short, hit hard. Correa comes up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Steve Lombardozzi digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Myers on the move. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Ross gets the sign. 0-2 pitch on its way. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Myers will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air to center field. Jackson moves over. 2 gone. Luis Feliz stands in.
35.
Into the windup and the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Austin Jackson is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. Jackson will take the turn and head for second now. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. So the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now batting,
Devin Travis will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. First offering on its way. And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Wow, a flip to second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
the left fielder, number
Will Myers digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. On the ground to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Nick Markakis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Chopped weakly to the left. Solarte charging this one, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
now batting,
Carlos Correa stands in, and basically anything here will look better than his first at-bat, which ended in his striking out on a bunt attempt. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Slow roller left side. To his left, Solarte. Throw gets him. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ross is ready. Here it is on 0-2. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Jackson. Still going back. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. The relay. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Colby Rasmus will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. And ouch, that one hit him. Jonathan Lucroy gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Ryan Braun will dig in for a third time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Ground ball left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Derek Norris steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. A dive, but he's back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one. Not close. It's 2-0. 5 runs, 10 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I think all these hits are making him a little gun-shy out there. He's starting to aim the ball and to nibble. When calls don't go your way, that could be trouble.
And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Richard Ross.
This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Yonhervis Solarte will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Brandon Geyer comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
And Rollins will throw him out, one away. Stepping in, Steve Lombardozzi, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. 1 out, nobody on. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
Carlos Gomez will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Jack Barnes will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. Three and 0 now.
And from where I'm sitting, you know, this guy looks to be a guy that's starting to rush out there now. Might not be a bad idea for the catcher to try and slow him down a bit.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. Jay Dunton is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Swing and a little blooper to center. Gomez over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Jimmy Rollins will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone.
your attention, please.
So it's a 2-run shot for Jimmy. Scooter Gennett will come on as a pinch hitter. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And it's quickly 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. Turned on down the line. Feliz fields it cleanly, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Will Myers will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Luis Feliz will lead things off as the Rays look to get something going in their half of the 6th.
First baseman.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Ross sets his sights. Here it is on 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Hit down the line at first. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Nick Markakis will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Oh, and forget the double play. It's under his glove. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Carlos Correa will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. None out, runners at first and second. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. The tag, and he is out. Throw to first, not in time, so they'll settle for 1 out. Todd Frazier steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam. Digging in, Colby Rasmus. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Into the seats, 0-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Chopped foul right at home plate. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it 7-1 now. Ready now, Jonathan Lucroy. He flew out in his last at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw over to Rollins for the force at second, and that'll do it. Ryan Braun is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
The right fielder, number 8, Ryan.
Drilled on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The catcher,
Derek Norris comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
And it's always kind of tough returning to the dugout after rolling into a double play. So you know he wants to make up for that one right here.
And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. Brett Wallace will get the call to pinch hit here.
Number 39, Brett Wallace.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And, oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Brandon Geyer steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Fernando Rodney will come in now working with
San Diego.
And he offers at the circle change and misses 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Myers is after it, and that's the first out of the inning. Steve Lombardozzi will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
And he will make the play. 2 away now. Digging in now, Carlos Gomez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Yonhervis Solarte comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Hey now. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. This is skied out to deep center field. Back goes Gomez at the track. He's there and records the first out. Jack Barnes digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score. Robert
hitting for San Diego, number 27, Robert Michael.
Lays off 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Gomez. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Austin Jackson ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Look out, 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Now in the box, Jimmy Rollins. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Luis Feliz, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Throws in time, and that's out number one. Nick Markakis gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Jackson. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Carlos Correa will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Hot shot on the ground to short. Rollins with a sliding stop. He's out.
Oh, what a play.
Scooter Gennett stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
The left fielder, number 4.
Striding in once again, Will Myers. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. And that misses inside. 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hot shot to third. Frazier's up with it. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Ryan Braun is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Up top, it's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. 2-0 pitch, a fastball inside, and he's struggling here. It's 3-0. Scorch to third. Frazier is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in to start the 9th, Todd Frazier, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit hard on the ground to third. There is Solarte. On to first, and Rodney has himself a leadoff ground out to start the 9th. Into the box now, Colby Rasmus. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. And he just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away. Rodney's ready. First pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jackson on the run. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious San Diego Padres. 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Rays, 1 run on 6 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Our paid attendance at Tropicana Field this afternoon, a sellout of 45,000. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon.